Here we go. We gotta set it up. Evolution? Dr. D Nice, aren't you a Christian? You believe in that stuff? No, I don't. But I'm curious about the video. Let's check it out. Proof of evolution that you can find on your body. Are you all ready to see what they found? But before you do, don't forget to like the video. Like it, because we here together. And of course, subscribe and turn on your notifications. Let's check it out. Proof of evolution that you can see on your own body. Dr. D Nice is a medical doctor, studied a lot of anatomy. What did I miss?
It's also a museum of natural history. Look closely and you'll see parts that aren't there because you need them, but because your animal ancestors did. No longer serving their previous...
I'm gonna stop this right here. I have no animal ancestors. You all, I've told you, I don't believe in evolution. It's just, I believe that humans are special. We are created totally different. We were meant to care for the animals. We are not animals. We're made in the image of God. And I honestly believe that whole evolution thing has messed with our self-esteem. We think of ourselves as animals, and sometimes we end up behaving that way. We don't realize, let's see what them people are saying. Let's see what them people are saying.
Function, but not costly enough to have disappeared. These remnants of our deep history only make sense within the framework of evolution by natural selection.
Long video, we can watch it
with your arm on a flat surface. Push your thumb against your pinky and tip your hand slightly up. If you see a raised band in the middle of your wrist, you've got a vestigial muscle in your forearm. That tendon you see connects to the palmaris longus, a muscle that around 10 to 15% of people are missing on one or both of their arms. Okay. It doesn't make them any weaker though. There's no difference in grip strength. In fact, it's one of the first tendons that surgeons will take out so that they can use it in reconstructive and cosmetic surgeries.
Interesting. Oh, okay. I wonder if Kylie and them got that.
You can find the palmaris longus across mammal species, but it's most developed among those that use their forelimbs to move around. In primates, that means the muscle is longer in lemurs and monkeys and shorter in chimps, gorillas, and other apes that don't do a lot of scrambling through trees. It's not the only leftover muscle that we've got.
You see that? They entered other apes that don't scramble. I ain't no ape! I was not herded by a monkey. Nope.
Look at the three that are attached to our outer ear. We can't get much movement out of these muscles, especially compared to some of our mammal relatives who use them to locate the sources of sounds. Presumably, this would have been quite helpful for early nocturnal mammals. In humans, you can still detect the remnants of this adaptation with electrodes. In one study, researchers recorded a spike of activity in the ear muscle cells in response to a sudden sound. Not enough to move the ear, but detectable.
Can you all move your ear? I know there's some people I can't, let me see. Let's see. I'm gonna try for y'all. It's not working. It's not working. Forget about it. Back to the video.
And you can probably guess the location of the sound based on these results. It came from a speaker placed to the left of the study subjects. So this is their left ear subconsciously trying and failing to pivot toward the sound. You can see another futile effort by our vestigial body parts when you get goosebumps. When we're cold, tiny muscles attached to our body hairs contract, pulling the hair upright, which causes the surrounding skin to form a bump. For our furry mammal relatives, the raised hair increases the amount of space for insulation, helping them stay warm.
Once again, not related. Not related. Humans are special. Way special. were created in the image of God, not the image of los animales.
Birds can do this too. You've probably seen a puffy pigeon on a cold day. Adrenaline is one of the hormones involved in the body's response to cold temperatures, and it's also part of the fight or flight response. So it helps some animals appear larger when they're threatened. And it may be why surprising and emotional turns in music can give some people goosebumps. And then there's our tail. At the end of our spine are a set of fused vertebrae. Some people have 3, some people have 5. We call it the tailbone. It now serves as an anchor for some.
The coccyx. If you break that, there's nothing to do but sit on a cushy pillow. Do you hear me? If you break your tailbone, that's how you recover. We can't put no cast on that.
Some pelvic muscles, but it's also what's left of our ancestors' tails. Every one of us actually had a tail at one point. When the basic body plan is being laid out at around 4 weeks of gestation, human embryos closely resemble embryos of other vertebrates, and that includes a tail with 10 to 12.
Yeah, resemble in like looking like an embryo, but absolutely different in makeup. Don't play with me. 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 Darwin got y'all messed up in the head. Not thinking that y'all special. I don't want no part of that. Back up.
12 developing vertebrae. In many other animals, it continues to develop into a proper tail. But in humans and other apes, the cells in the tail are programmed to die a few weeks after they appear. Very rarely, though, a mutation allows the ancestral blueprint to prevail, and a human baby will be born with a true vestigial tail. The most adorable vestigial behavior is the palmar grasp reflex, where infants up until they're about 6 months old have this incredible grasp on whatever you put in their hand.
They'll hang on for dear life.
There's a similar reflex for their feet. I wanted to show you this great piece of footage from the 1930s where they demonstrated this behavior. These babies are only 1 month old, and you can see that their inner monkey can support their entire weight.
Okay, well,
the solution to managing work.
There you have it. I don't play those, I appreciate them showing us the miracle of humanity, the complexity that went into our creation. To attribute it to evolution, that's where I'm like, no, ma'am, no, sir, that's not what we doing here. God, our creator, made us fearfully and wonderfully. We don't have to. I don't have. Darwin, why you had to go there? Why you? Did you all know that Darwin? And I've not verified it, but from what I've heard, he was a disgruntled Christian. I talked about it in the Megan and Machine Gun Kelly video. It's them Christians that lose their faith in God, that always turn around talking fool. You know what? You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You were no mistake. Did not come about by a series of accidents. You were special. 1 in 400 trillion. That's the odds of you existing. Your creator wanted you here. You are not an accident. You didn't evolve from any animals. You are greater and bigger and better and more dynamic, smarter. That's what you are. So smile. Jesus loves you. How y'all doing?